Yes, thank you, Chair, and also thank you for organizing this hearing and inviting me also as speaker. Normally I'm sitting behind or in front of my computer, so I'm very much honored to sit here with the panel. So the European Federation of Road Traffic Victims, we campaign for victim rights and also road danger reduction, because besides work to prevent road crashes, a proper post-crash response is essential, and it's also interdependent with prevention. And at present this is sometimes neglected. And this post-crash is not only emergency or trauma care, but also about justice. So, towards zero. Already in the Koch report we heard about Vision Zero, and also in the white paper, and also, as was said before, it's also on an international level much about towards zero. So we saw before with the statistics from Alan that it's slowing down with the reducing the serious injuries and also the fatalities. So here we need to speed up with activities. And for those who often say that Vision Zero would be impossible, I can tell what Holy Franciscus de Assisi said is in German, but I will translate: do first what is necessary, then what is possible, and suddenly you realize the impossible. And already Mr. Schmidt spoke about the Sustainable Development Goals from the UN. There is also a target of reducing injuries by 50% till 2020. So we need safe system roads and streets, especially for vulnerable road users that are children, elderly and people with reduced mobility. You all know the safe system approach, which says that human beings can make mistakes which lead to crashes, and the human body has a limited ability to sustain crash forces, especially vulnerable road users. And there is a shared responsibility among road users, road authorities and vehicle manufacturers to ensure that road crashes do not lead to fatal or serious injuries. And if one part fails of the safe system, other parts should protect the people involved. So I speak about the 4S. When I started about 20 years ago to be interested in road safety, we spoke often about the 4 E's: engineering, education, enforcement, and now we have the 4 safeties, like I call them. Alan already spoke about safe vehicles, safe infrastructure. We need to adapt the infrastructure to human beings, and we should plan and design for people, not only for cars, also for vulnerable. And also we should consider the users, to explain to the citizens, for example, the need for speeding-related countermeasures to build such, though a broad social community support. And the 5th safety, already Alan showed this picture, that's about setting targets, also setting a target for serious injuries. And I would also tell Kuhn maybe that you can change the slogan, not crossing borders to save lives, but also to reduce serious injuries. And I can again mention that we support the written declaration. Already 5 of the 6 Luxembourg maps signed this, because for Luxembourg it's more easy. We only have 6 members of the parliament. And so we come to knock at your doors that you can also support this. Okay. So it was much was said about 30 kilometers in urban areas. There we have no need for speed. Of course, there's a subsidiarity principle, but as was said also before, the EU can also give recommendations, or should primarily play an advisory role on urban road safety. Karima Dali, she left now, she has this report on sustainable urban mobility. I would add also safe sustainable urban mobility. Of course, we should also link safety to health and sustainability. And in the EU, every year 1,300 children die and 10,000 are injured. How many would you accept? How many children, if it's your grandchild or your child? I think that the response should be 0. So, and how many die later from pollution or inactivity? So we need to transform the transportation. Oops. Oh, sorry. Now it's gone. It was too quickly. It's not good to be too fast. So transforming the transportation. Think, for example, of an older adult think of a child. Would you send them together for a walk to the park? If you would, it is safe enough. If you wouldn't, it needs to be improved. That's the 8 to 80 rule. If it's safe for a child, 8 years old for an elderly, 80, that it's safe for everyone. Of course, there's also the space should be shared in urban areas and reduce unnecessary car traffic and pollution. And the picture right up on the right is a school painting contest that we did many years ago with primary school children. And there was one young boy who was painting horses. Maybe we don't need horses, but maybe we don't need so much cars also. And the picture right down is this Copenhagen or Amsterdam. None of both. It's Colombia in Bogota. So it's the way should be to done what should be the car of the future, for example, because the great majority of cars are greatly overpowered for the condition in which they are actually used, especially in urban areas. And we have, with some other partners, support the LISA car, the light and safe car. Maybe this could be the car of the future, because we think also that the car's greater power leads also to higher speeds. And I'm not very sure about Richard's contribution about SUVs. Of course, crossovers may be less do harm to vulnerable road users, but I think that SUVs are still very dangerous for pedestrians and children in urban areas. I have to watch the clock. So we should have LISA and ESA. So ESA already, there was said much about this, because both reduce the greenhouse gas emissions and they reduce also the number of road fatalities and injuries. LISA reduce the weight, power and top speed, and also, which is very important, the front design, the aggressiveness of many cars, where Richard already spoke also about this topic. And maybe if ESA is fitted in all cars, we would not more need safety speed cameras. Down you see a safety speed camera, we call it safety camera in Luxembourg, we will also go to install. So it's a self-driving car on the left, maybe it's for after tomorrow, but, or the Google car. But for my opinion, for now, there is no better safety fitment in a car than this one that you see on the right. And during my speech, with a little bit more than 7 minutes now, 16 people died, over 100 were seriously injured on the world roads and streets, and many much more suffer from the family members, brothers, sisters, friends, neighbors, and peers. So if we want to make sure that the EU is a world leader in road safety, let's all go together towards zero. Thank you.